All right, we're out here in Gunnison, Utah. I'm with the man, the myth, the legend, Jason Christensen from Christensen Arms. And I've been bear hunting in Wyoming. They invited me to come over and test fire the very first 9 guns that came off the rack. Christensen Arms lightweight AR. This is really a slick little rifle. Jason's here so that I can't screw up the technical data because he's the man on that. But what I really like about this rifle, we made it as light as we could possibly make it. 5.5 pounds with a carbon wrap barrel.
Correct, that's right.
5.3 or somewhere in there with the steel barrel.
That's right.
Which is also a fluted, pretty stiff little barrel, but this is really the most accurate barrel of the bunch.
Right. So the gun delivers as a better than one MOA gun. We've had a lot of success with the barrels. It works well like all of the barrels that we do, and we know if you spend the time with them, they'll really shoot.
All right, this also has the new trigger that we worked on together. I don't know, the truss trigger, whatever you want to call it, but I wanted a straight trigger. I wanted a 45-degree safety, a few of those things. Cosmetically, it's just an absolutely gorgeous gun. It's got the BCM collapsible buttstock. We use this buttstock because it's extremely tough and it's very light. Got the M-LOK tube. This will also be available with key mod.
That's correct.
If you're into that. But for now, we're launching the first version with the M-LOK. So this is exciting for me. I've been shooting the prototypes. I've been beating them up and trying to break them. And whenever I break them, they fix them. So I don't think these are going to break, are they?
They shouldn't. We're going to film it, so they better not.
Let's get them loaded up and let's see what happens here.
All right.
This one seems to work.
All right. Excellent.
Huh? You're not holding your breath, are you? Normally, how many rounds do you fire before these go out the door?
So like these, we put 100 through them to make sure they cycle. And the ones that we've run for a long time, we run about 20 if we feel comfortable after many production units have been out.
Okay, so they're taking it to the next level, making sure that when you get the product in your hands, it's been tested. And I got to tell you, I don't mind getting a gun from a factory that shot 100 rounds to it, because then the gun's probably going to work for me.
Right.
If it's had like 2 rounds through it, or no rounds, or just a proof round, and who knows.
Absolutely.
All right. Oh, we have another one of those. Okay, so we got done firing all these rifles here before they get sent out. One of the things that you're going to notice with this rifle is you're going to have a little bit of heat on the handguard there, but one of the things we've been talking about is why on a carbon barrel you feel like you've got more heat immediately on the barrel. And a lot of people think that the carbon keeps that insulated and it causes more heat on the barrel, but what is the thermal conductivity?
Very good. That's right.
That's a word you taught me.
That's right. Yeah.
What does that mean?
So the material has the ability to get, it takes the heat and draws it out of the steel very fast. And it's not magic, it's a material property. It has the ability to conduct very well, much like copper would. And different carbon fibers have different properties. Some are really strong and really stiff, and some conduct very well, and some don't. And so we've picked the appropriate blend that provides that stiffness and that appropriate strength, but it's also highly thermally conductive. And so it gets that heat out fast, which it's very noticeable. You'll notice that it's coming out. So,
but that also causes it to cool faster, which the inside of the barrel being cool is more important than the outside of the barrel being cool.
Right. From the man that would know.
So what do you guys think? What do you think so far of these guns? This has been a fun project for me.
It's been a great project for us. It's really helped us push the edge of what we previously have done. We were very much a piston company before this, and now heading down the direct impingement line and really trying to drive the edge of making the lightest gun we can that's very reliable, that fits what Kyle would approve and what he would teach in his classes. That's really what we were trying to do. And then it still has that great legacy of Christensen Arms accuracy, and that's what we were really trying to do.
Yeah, they have the absolute best carbon wrap barrels on the planet, and as far as we know, the universe.
Yes.
So yeah, if you want a very highly accurate, whether it's a hunting rifle, a tactical rifle, or an AR, this is the place to go. And a little secret is there's some 7.62 guns coming too. Yep,
we already have, we think, one of the lightest 7.62 guns on the market, but there's going to be a big brother version of this same gun that will run through Kyle and make sure it hits his service type requirements.
Yeah, we don't shoot a little, we shoot a lot. So they've got to be able to stand up to what we're doing, and these guys have learned new processes along the way. I've learned so much from talking to Jason and his dad and all the other guys at Christensen, so this has been a really good, I mean, if I can get up in the morning and learn something, that's a positive day. So thanks again.
You bet.
Appreciate you having me out. We got to blast a bunch, heated them up a little bit, but I think you're going to like this rifle.